Hey guys, and welcome to week 44 of building my custom Venator. This week I fell on the Venator. It was a bad one, guys. It was not good, but that doesn't happen until the very end of the updates. But we did fall on the Venator. So what was happening was I was going from my bed, which is over there, and I was going to turn on the TV, which is over there, and I hopped on a step stool, which is right down there, and then I kind of just fell on it. And that is not good, so stay tuned for the end of the update because that's when that happens. But before we did that, we made a ton of progress, so let's get into that right now. Starting off this week, we've developed a new system for the bottom section since the last one was making me way too angry with this project. So basically, we now have ball joints on both of these now, and we're going to see if we can try and make that be adjustable more easily compared to what it was before, because the last one was just not adjustable that well, and it was just super hard to be able to attach these little hooks that I have underneath here. Like, you can see these little hooks right here onto one of these pegs. It was so frustrating, but now that I have this, it may be a bit easier. Alright, so far we're just testing out the prototype. I mean, it seems to be working pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It does seem a bit low, not gonna lie right here, but it does seem like a lot better, and plus it's like a way better slope than it was before. Like, it's way more accurate, which I really personally think is a good thing for the Venator. I just need to actually lift this up a little bit, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do that due to the fact of these connection points being as high as they possibly can, as you guys can see. Maybe I could try to find a way to make it one stud lower. I'm not sure how well that's going to work, but we're going to have to give that a try because this works great. So I'm very happy with this because I've been trying this for way too long, and now that this finally works, it puts a smile on my face. So I figured out why this isn't going up all the way. It's because one of the hardest things to get out is blocking it a little bit. This thing right here, I mean, you can't really see it, but if you go around the other side, it blocks it just a smidge. It's such a small smidge, and now I have to somehow remove this, otherwise this whole thing cannot connect to the top panels. At least that's what I think it is, because that's the only thing I can see that's not blocking, like, these from going up all the way. And that's like the one thing, which is crazy. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to try and maybe take that out just so that we can get these to be flush, but that is going to be a really hard task to do. So I'm going to get into that right now. After a while trying to yank and get that thing out, we got it out. Look at it, it's pretty nice. I may try to orientate it back in, but do it this way so it doesn't take as much like space, because it is a major support system. It connected this thing right here to that thing right there, which was something that was going on right here. And as you can see, the floor shifted a little bit, not too much, but we definitely lost some support there, which I'm not too happy with. So I'm going to try and reinsert this in later. But first, I'm going to try and make sure that this is flush to see if this was the only thing blocking these things from going all the way up to the side panel. So let's do that right now. So I didn't show this on camera, but I did get it to work, which was super great. I'm so glad that we have this system up and running now. I did take it off though because I wanted to work on something. So you see these little hinge things right here? Well, before they were just these little thin, flimsy hinges, and that is no good. As you can see, look at that. They're like splitting and separating, and they're just not that strong overall. I mean, I'm looking at this Venator, and I always see them sagging, and this one looked like it was about to snap. So that is why I decided to go and put in some heavy duty things in right here so that it's a lot stronger. And you can see the difference. Now this section is starting to sag because we put in these strong supports, and like if I put some strong supports in over there, then this won't sag either. It'll just be straight up. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm installing some of these. I know it's gonna be a lot of work and it's gonna delay it a little bit, but honestly, I think it's worth it. To say I've gotten sidetracked this week is a bit of an understatement. I just spent so much time taking off so much towel just so I could get a few pegs open, because all of this right here has been filled up. So what I wanted to do was basically create some sort of Technic stand that can incorporate this thing, because this thing is always so weak and falling off. So I figured I could probably put one of these things in. So yeah, I'm really getting sidetracked this week. First, I was supporting these new things over here. I was doing some support things, and now I'm doing this and tearing all this apart. because I don't know why, but I've just gotten sidetracked. But it'll be way stronger this way, and I don't know why I'm so fascinated with that, because all I want to do is finish this thing, but I wanted to make it stronger, so I took apart so much just to make it a little bit stronger. Alright, so we have it attached. There's a little bit of a gap, but that's okay because it's as tight as we can get it to be. And I'm doing some very illegal building techniques by doing this. But we do have this lower section kind of attached to now. I do need to clean off some 2x6 bricks which are in this paper cup because I gotta clean this whole cup. So I'll be doing that hopefully this week as well. But in other terms, we have it attached. It's nice, strong, secure, and I like this method. It looks good. I might have to shave off some of this area a bit, like change the whole base, which will be a problem we'll get to when we start working on the bottom panels, which will be pretty soon, hopefully. I hope to get those installed pretty soon because then we have like the whole shell of the Venator complete, and that's something I want to try and have done for Brickworld Chicago. Alright, we have the other panel on. Overall, I think these two look pretty good together. I'm pretty happy about it. It looks pretty awesome. So that's great. Now we need to attach this other panel to the other side, which I will work on right now and get back to you with an update because this I feel like is going to take quite some time because I had to redo basically everything again, which we've been working on all update for this, and that did take a kind of a long time. So we're going to be attaching the other panel just to make sure that we have both panels on nice attached, everything looks good. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this look so far. I mean, the panels look good, everything just looks great. Alright, I've just built one of these massive long beams that go underneath the Venator for supporting the panels. We're going to use these things to basically support the panels. Same thing, you know, as we did for the other side of it. But this looks great. I'm very happy with this, and it has a nice slope index. I have not built this on the other one yet, but I did put all these bricks here along the side. Unfortunately, I don't have enough bricks to actually do for the other side quite yet, so I'll have to order those and then do that, of course. But it is a 1x10 still, so we have 1x10, 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 and it looks pretty good because if you actually look at the reference art right here, you can see at the bottom of the Venator that it does slope out a bit more, so this works out great. Now we're going to attach to the bottom of the Venator. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys the new beam that's been installed in place. It's pretty strong. As you can see, it sticks on there pretty well. These blue pegs are where the big panels get placed in, so that is all set and ready to go. And on the other side, you guys can see that there's a big red beam underneath there. I still do it for this side, but I just wanted to show that off to you guys. Kind of thought they'd be a kind of cool view to see. But let's get ready to put on these panels. I hope this works this time because I've been working on this for a long time, and if it doesn't, I'm going to be kind of disappointed. Not just because this was super hard to put on, but because the panels will also be way harder to put on. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I worked so hard on this. I was working. Everything worked great. It was totally good for the update. When I just fell on the Venator. Yeah, I tripped and fell on a Lego box, and I fell on the Venator. This just happened 1 minute ago. Oh my god. There's so much damage. Oh my gosh. This is bad. This is really bad. I guess I better start repairing it, but I'm beyond pissed. I spent so many hours on getting this one thing, this one panel to work, and I just fell on my Venator. Why? Why is this happening to me? Just why? I'm legit honestly so disappointed right now. I guess I should start repairing things right away because if I don't repair them now, things are going to get messy and it's going to take a lot longer to repair than it would usually. So I got to get grinding on this because I'm working on stop motion too at the same time. Oh my goodness, this is so stressful. I gotta get this done and fixed right now because it's Thursday currently, and I'm trying to currently get out my stop motion for the week for tomorrow, and this is the last thing I need right now. Oh my goodness. After looking at several video recordings, I've been able to piece together a lot of it. There's still quite a few things that don't make a lot of sense, like this whole section. Where would it be? I don't know. But at least I was able to piece this together from a lot of photos and things like that. But yeah, it's just not going well. I had to figure out this whole thing again, and everything is going a disaster. And now I gotta reattach the bottom panel again. Oh, and look, did the other one fall down? If the other panel fell down, I'm gonna be very upset. Where even is the other panel? I found it. It's still here, just barely holding on for your life, and is fallen. This is absolutely terrible. What main figure that is? I think it's Padme, but yeah, we're going to be working on this next week because I fell in the Venator. I can't believe we were right there. We had everything complete. I was so excited. I worked so hard, and a lot of yelling, and I was like so happy that I got to work. And this is really disappointing, guys. So we'll see you guys in the next update. Let's head to the outro. All right, that's a very devastating way to end the update. I'm personally very sad about it, but I actually filmed this like 2 weeks ago, and it's all fixed now. So we're all good with that. We're very happy about that. But next week, we're going to be doing some amazing stuff as well. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you all in the next one.